What's up, homies? Welcome to another high into production video. Today it's fight night. We got fights from the UFC, and we're gonna be checking out the card, and we're gonna be starting up from the bottom. So yeah, let's get this through. All right. So the first fight on the card, we got Jordan Espinoza. He has Alright, so the first fight we got Jordan Espinoza. And some highlights. These are his highlights. Okay, so Jordan Espinoza, he has 14 wins and 7 losses. And from out of his last 5 fights, he's coming from 2 losses against Alex Perez and Matt Shano. And then the 3 fights after that, he won. It was a winning streak. It was actually a 4-win streak. But the last 2 fights was Eric Shelton, Riley Dutro, and CJ Hamilton. Those are the last past fights he fought. Lost the last 2, and then the previous 3 he won. Alright. And then who do we got next? Next we got Mark De La Rosa Bumblebee. Okay. Alright, this is Mark De La Rosa. I couldn't really find any highlights. He has jiu-jitsu highlights. I couldn't find any MMA. Alright, so Mark De La Rosa. Ooh, man. He has lost the last 3 fights. So his last 5 fights, it's he lost against Raulian Pavia, Kai Kara France, the homie Israel Desagn's homie, and then he lost against Alex Perez, and then the last 2 are wins against Joby Sanchez and Elias Garcia. So that's where his last 5 fights. His record is 11 wins and 4 losses, no draws. He has 1 TKO win, 6 submission wins, and 4 decisions. So both these fighters are they seem to be grapplers. We're gonna be more of a grappling match, maybe. Who knows? This is MMA. You never know what's gonna happen. But yeah, the fight after that, who we got? The next person we got Andre Touchy-Philly. Alright, so we're going to be checking out Andre Touchy-Philly now. This guy's pretty good, I ain't gonna lie, I like him. Alright, so his record is 20 wins and 7 losses. 9 of those wins are by TKO, that's not bad, that's good. 3 of them by submission, and 8 by decisions. His last 5 fights, he's coming from a loss from Sadiq Youssef. I saw that fight. That fight was dope. And then after that he has a win over Shaymon Moraes. And after that he has a win against Miles Jury. And then after that he has a loss against Michael Johnson. Damn. And Michael Johnson, that was a beast, man. And then he has a win against Dennis Bermudez. Alright. So yeah, that's his record. And he is fighting Charles Air Jourdain. So we're going to be checking him out next. This guy's pretty sick. I don't really know too much about him, but I seen one fight and I forgot what, but alright. So this dude, Charles Air Jourdain, he has a record of 10 wins and 2 losses, 7 TKOs, 3 submissions, and 0 decisions. So this guy finishes fights. He doesn't go to the decision. This is pretty cool, man. Alright, De Hoi Choi. Yeah, it was this guy. Okay, he won. So his last 5 fights, his last fight he won against De Hoi Choi. by TKO punches. The fight after that, he lost against Desmond Green. He lost by decision. Wait, what? I thought this guy has no decisions. Oh, his wins. But he's all right. And then after that, he won against Damien Lapillis. What? Lapillis. And he won by TKO punches. And his fight after that, he won against Alex Morgan. And he won by submission. After that, he won against Kevin Generex. I'm so horrible with these names, man. So yeah, those are his last 5 fights. This guy's pretty sick. I'm excited to see him against Andre Philly. I think this one's going to be a dope-ass fight. I think he's going to go all 3 rounds. And I don't know, man. I'm going for my boy Andre Philly, but this dude's good too. I'll be happy whoever wins. I just want to see a real good fight. Savage, back and forth. Man, it's going to be a good one. Okay, so then the next one after that. Who we got? Charles de la Rosa. Alright, so we're checking out Charles de la Rosa next.
Peabody, Massachusetts original. That's correct.
Alright. This guy has 12 wins and 4 losses. Out of those 12 wins, he has 13 KOs, 8 submissions, and 1 decision. Alright, so this guy, it seems like he has a little bit trouble finishing fights. He finishes fights, but he has a little bit of trouble. And he has 4 losses, 1 of them by TKO and 3 of them by decisions. So his last fight was a loss against Bryce Mitchell. Oh man, you lost to Bryce Mitchell, bro? No, just kidding. And then the fight after that, he won against Manny Bermudez. And then after that, he has a loss against Shane Burgos. And after that, he has a win against Kyle Bochniak. Kyle Bochniak. I guess he's European. I don't know. And then after that, he has a loss against Jair Rodriguez, my boy, Jair Rodriguez. And then after that, he has a win against Sean Soriano. I don't know. So that's Charles de la Rosa for you, and he is fighting Kevin, the Angel of Death, Aguilera. This guy's a beast, though. I've seen a little bit of him, not too much. All right. So we got Kevin, the Angel of Death, Aguilera. And he has 17 wins and 3 losses. Out of those 17 wins, he has 10 TKO. Damn, 10 TKO, but... And then 1 by submission and 6 by decisions. And he has 3 losses. And which unfortunately is the last of his 2 fights. So yeah, it's 3 losses, 2 by TKO, and 1 by decision. Yeah, it seems that once he got to the higher ranks, it got a little tougher, but yeah. So, out of his last 3 fights, the last 2 fights he fought, he lost, and those were against Zubaira Tukhugov. Fuck, these names are hard. And then this fight after that, he lost against Don E. I don't know, man. And then after that, those 3 fights after that, he won. And he was actually on a He was a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 winning streak. God damn, son. That's good, man. What did Tony stop? Tony Ferguson, he stopped at 12, I think, with 13 win streak. That sucks, man. Poor Tony. That was a good fight. Damn. And by the way, who do you guys think wins? Justin Gaethje or Conor McGregor? Let me know in the comments. I like to have an MMA discussion with you on the comments. Alright, so out of those 3 wins, he the last recent 3 were Enrique Barzola, a win against Rick Glenn, and then we got a win against Joey Gomez. So yeah, that's Kevin Aguilar, and he will be fighting who did I say again? He'll be fighting Charles De La Rosa. Who do I got in this fight? Honestly, I want Kevin, the Angel Death Aguilar. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't count out this Charles dude. We'll see. I feel like it's gonna be if Kevin wins, it's gonna be by decision all 3 rounds. But if Charles wins, I have a feeling, I don't know, it might win in the first, even the second round. All right. So then after that, we got Carl Robertson, Baby K. Let's put him next. Oh, he's playing already. Okay. So this dude right here is Carl Robertson. Oh, what do we got about him? Alright, so his record is 9 wins and 2 losses. I haven't heard of this dude, to be honest. He has, out of those 9 wins, he has 2 TKOs, 4 submissions, and 3 decisions. Alright. And out of his last 5 fights, he has 3 wins and 2 losses. And I'm going to be going by chronological order backwards. His last fight was a win against Roman Calvillo. And the fight after that, he won against Wellington Truman. And then his fight after that, he lost against Glover Teixeira. That guy's a beast, man. And then his fight after that, he won against Jack Marshmallow Man. No, it's a fight again. He won against Jack Marshman. And then after that, he lost against Cesar Ferrero. Damn, man. Is this an Italian name or something? I can never say Italian name.
This is where California's nurses wear essential workers.
Okay. So yeah, that's Carl Robertson, and he is fighting another Italian, I guess. Marvin Vittori. Oh, it's fight night. Yeah, it's fight night. Oh. Okay, so we got Marvin, Italian. I think this dude's Italian. Alright, so his record. You guys ready? Yeah. Alright, so he has 14 wins and 4 losses. Out of those 14 wins, he has 2 TKOs, 8 submissions, and 4 decisions. And out of those 4 losses, he has 4. They're all 4 decisions. All right. So out of his last 5 fights, he has a win over Andrew Sanchez. He has a win over Cesar Ferreira. He has a loss against Israel Adesanya, my boy. And he has a tie against Omari Agendo. Man, some of these names are hard. And then this last, not his last one, but out of the last 5, Vitor Miranda. He's probably Brazilian or something. So yeah, man, out of these 2 fighters, I don't know. I would say, I really don't know. I'm gonna see, wait, and I really don't know who's gonna win. You guys let me know if you guys think who's gonna win. Alright, and then after that, I believe we got the main event. Yeah, Jessica I versus Cynthia Calvillo. So I couldn't really find any highlights of Jessica I. The only highlights I could find is her fight against Valentina Shevchenko. I don't know. So yeah, that's Jessica I. Her record, she has 15 wins and 7 losses. Out of those 15 wins, she has 3 TKOs, 1 submission, and 11 decisions. Damn, I don't know about that. She's cool. She's a fighter, but some of her fights can be very like a little drag to watch, especially her being main event and then 5 rounds, and then I don't know. So out of those last 5 fights, we got win over Vivian Araujo. No wait, Araujo. My bad. So the first one, yeah, the last one, Vivian Araujo, she beat her by decision, and then she has a loss against Valentina Shevchenko, and then she has a win over Caitlin Chukagian. And then we have a win against Jessica Rose Clark, and then a win against Kalindra Falar, and then we got a loss against Beth Correa. I think, oh, that's more than 5. All right. So yeah, out of her last 5 fights, she's won 4 and won 1. I mean, lost 1. And she'll be fighting. Ooh, she's fighting the home girl. She's fighting home girl Cynthia Calvillo. Homegirl reminds me of Nate and Nick Diaz. She's like the female version of him. Alright, homegirl Cynthia Calvillo. She's got 8 wins and 0 losses. I mean, 1 loss. Alright. She lost that fight by decision against what's her name? Cookie Monster. Carlos Esparza. And I thought she won that fight, man. You guys let me know what you guys thought. So out of her last 5 fights, she has 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. That must have been so frustrating for her. And yeah, and I think she's been tested positive for marijuana twice already. I'm like, girl. Anyways. So out of her last 5 fights, the last one was a tie against Marina Rodriguez. And then her, I thought she won that fight too, man. I don't know, I'm so biased with her. I'm a big fan of her. And then we got a win against Courtney Casey. And then after that, we got a win against Paulina Botelho. And then we have a loss against Carla Esparza. And then we have a win against Joanne Calderwood. So yeah, that's a homegirl, Cynthia Calvillo. She gonna knock her ass down and beat her on. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for this fight mainly. You know, hopefully we get other good fights too. But this is the main one, you know, main event. Homegirl. If y'all going for the homegirl, hit the like button. Yeah. Let's get this done. So yeah, thanks for shooting by the channel. Those are my prediction. I didn't even say my prediction. Well, you guys already know Cynthia. She'll knock her out. So yeah, thanks for checking the channel out. I'll be seeing you guys soon, and let me know your predictions in the comments. Peace.